Kanye West is back, and of course he's making headlines for all the wrong reasons. After a decade-long absence from the Grammys, Kanye made his dramatic return, but not alone. He was accompanied by his wife, Bianca Censori, who, let's just say, turned more heads than the awards themselves. Draped in a massive fur coat, Bianca initially seemed to keep things low-key, until she suddenly dropped the coat to reveal a completely sheer dress. Yes, no bra, no underwear, absolutely nothing left to the imagination. And honestly, my jaw hit the floor. But here's the question everyone is asking. What is going on with Kanye and Bianca? And why does it feel like she's constantly being paraded around in these shocking outfits? It's giving controlling vibes, and honey, the internet has thoughts. If you've been following Kanye and Bianca's whirlwind relationship, you know this isn't the first time she stepped out wearing almost nothing. From sheer stockings as pants in Paris to going braless under a see-through raincoat in Los Angeles, Bianca's wardrobe choices have been getting bolder and more controversial. But here's what really has people talking. Kanye is always bundled up, cozy in oversized jackets and layers, while Bianca is left practically naked. At this year's Grammys, it was the same story. Kanye was fully dressed, while Bianca stood there exposed, looking uncomfortable and avoiding all smiles. Was this her choice? Or was it Kanye pulling the strings again? The drama didn't stop with Bianca's outfit. Rumors started swirling almost immediately that Kanye and Bianca were kicked out of the event for showing up uninvited and naked. While sources close to the Grammys denied this, saying Kanye simply walked the red carpet and left, the damage was already done. Social media erupted, with many calling out Kanye for taking things too far and questioning if Bianca's revealing outfit broke the Grammys' strict dress code. And let me tell you, the guidelines are no joke. They specifically state that all exposed body parts, whether it's underboob, butts, or excessive skin, must be adequately covered. Sheer clothing that reveals nipples or private areas is strictly prohibited. So, did Bianca break the rules? Absolutely. But did anything happen as a result? Not really. What's more, some people are speculating that Bianca's outfit may have even crossed into legal territory. California's indecent exposure laws define it as the willful public display of one's genitals in a way that offends or causes distress. And while Bianca's outfit was undeniably scandalous, no formal complaints were filed, meaning she's unlikely to face any legal consequences. Still, the public remains divided. Was this all a publicity stunt? Or is there something darker going on? Here's where it gets messy. Some believe Bianca willingly participates in these stunts, while others argue that she looks visibly uncomfortable and could even be under Kanye's control. Adding fuel to the fire are reports of Kanye's alleged controlling behavior in his past relationships. Remember the lawsuit filed by his former assistant, Lauren Pichota? She accused Kanye of being manipulative and using his power to objectify women, including Bianca. According to the lawsuit, Bianca allegedly helped Kanye coordinate Uber rides for women he wanted to sleep with and even participated in intimate group encounters at his request. One particularly disturbing claim said Kanye once asked Bianca and other women to perform explicit acts at the Yeezy Gap office. While Bianca has publicly insisted she knows what she's doing, her family reportedly isn't convinced. Her parents are said to be mortified by her increasingly racy looks, with her father allegedly demanding a sit-down with Kanye to ask why he would encourage his wife to parade around like this. Can you imagine Kanye allowing his own daughters North or Chicago to dress like this? Yeah, neither can anyone else. And if you thought the Grammys' red carpet spectacle was bad, wait until you hear what happened at one of the after parties. Apparently, Kanye and Bianca took things to an entirely new level, grinding on the dance floor, licking each other, and Kanye even grabbing Bianca's barely covered butt in a mesh thong bodysuit. It was a lot. So now the question remains. Does Bianca actually enjoy these public stunts, or is she being pressured into them by Kanye? Either way, people are talking, and not in a good way. If you thought things couldn't get more bizarre, think again. The aftermath of Kanye and Bianca's Grammy stunt only deepened the speculation about their relationship dynamic. While some fans defended Bianca's choices, claiming she's fully aware of what she's doing, others pointed to her increasingly distant and uncomfortable demeanor as evidence of something darker. And let's not forget the growing pile of allegations surrounding Kanye's behavior. This isn't the first time his actions have raised eyebrows, and, as many are now saying, it probably won't be the last. Remember the claims from Kanye's former assistant, Lauren Pichota? In her lawsuit, she painted a disturbing picture of Kanye's alleged treatment of women. She claimed Kanye had a habit of sending her explicit messages and videos, often making wildly inappropriate comments about her personal life. But here's the kicker. Lauren also accused Bianca of being complicit in Kanye's antics. According to the lawsuit, Bianca not only helped Kanye arrange transportation for women, but also allegedly participated in highly questionable acts herself, including group encounters organized by Kanye. If these allegations are true, it raises a troubling question. Is Bianca willingly part of Kanye's world, or has she been manipulated into it? To make matters worse, Bianca's family seems to be at their wits' end. Reports suggest that her mother, Alexandra, even flew from Australia to Los Angeles in an attempt to stage an intervention. According to sources, Bianca's parents are devastated by her transformation, saying they barely recognize their daughter anymore. Her father, Leo, reportedly wants to confront Kanye directly, demanding answers about Bianca's increasingly outrageous public appearances. And honestly, who could blame him? Many are asking why Kanye, a father of daughters himself, would encourage his wife to dress in ways he'd likely never approve of for his own children. The hypocrisy is glaring, and it's only adding fuel to the fire. But let's talk about Bianca herself. Despite the public outcry and her family's concerns, she's apparently told those close to her that she has everything under control. Yet, her actions tell a different story. From her silent, almost robotic behavior at the Grammys to her refusal to smile during public appearances, many believe Bianca is anything but in control. Some have even pointed out how Kanye's past relationships show a pattern of him exerting control over women. Remember his relationship with Kim Kardashian? Kanye was notorious for heavily influencing Kim's wardrobe and public image, even going so far as to criticize her for dressing too provocatively after he became more religious. Could this be history repeating itself? And then there's the internet, which has been absolutely ruthless. Social media has exploded with memes, commentary, and plenty of criticism aimed at both Kanye and Bianca. Many users have called out Kanye for what they see as objectifying his wife, comparing her to a walking fashion prop rather than a partner. Others have expressed concern for Bianca's well-being, with some even speculating whether she's being coerced into these public spectacles. "She looks like a hostage," one user wrote, while another commented, "This isn't fashion, it's humiliation." But of course, there are also those who argue that Bianca is a grown woman making her own choices and that the public should mind their business. Either way, the debate is raging, and it doesn't seem like it's going to die down anytime soon. Meanwhile, Kanye seems completely unbothered by the backlash. If anything, he appears to be leaning into the controversy, which has only fueled speculation that these stunts are deliberate. Some believe Kanye is using Bianca's provocative outfits as a form of performance art, a way to grab headlines and keep the spotlight firmly on him. After all, Kanye thrives on attention, whether it's positive or negative, but others aren't buying it. They argue that Kanye's behavior goes beyond artistic expression and veers into exploitation. And let's be real, there's a fine line between pushing boundaries and crossing them, and many feel Kanye has sprinted past that line. But here's where it gets even messier. Rumors are swirling that Kanye's behavior towards Bianca mirrors his past treatment of other women in his inner circle. Multiple sources have alleged that Kanye has a history of controlling and objectifying women, often under the guise of artistic vision. And while Bianca may insist she's in control, it's hard to ignore the mounting evidence suggesting otherwise. From her family's intervention attempts to her increasingly revealing outfits, it's clear that something isn't adding up. As the night of the Grammys wound down, Kanye and Bianca reportedly attended an after-party where things got even more outrageous. Witnesses described the couple as being all over each other, with Kanye grabbing Bianca's barely covered body while they danced provocatively in front of a stunned crowd. At one point, Kanye was seen licking Bianca's face while she giggled and tried to cover herself with her hands. Some partygoers were amused, while others were visibly uncomfortable. And of course, the internet wasted no time dissecting every detail. Was this simply two people having fun, or was it another calculated move to keep the spotlight on them? Either way, it worked, because everyone is still talking about it. So where does this leave Bianca? Is she a willing participant in Kanye's headline-grabbing antics, or is she being pressured into a role she never signed up for? And what about Kanye? Is this all part of his grand artistic vision, or is he crossing a line that even his most loyal fans can't defend? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. What do you think? Is Bianca in control of her narrative, or is Kanye pulling the strings behind the scenes? Let us know in the comments below, because this is one debate that's only just getting started.